I know it sounds weird, but it'd almost be like a disappointment if we didn't make it to Worlds to me, because I feel like everyone on our team deserves to be there, and I feel like we put in a lot of effort to get here.
It's like, we're so early here. It's like 3 or 4 more hours.
I woke up 6 and I checked message and I slept again. Got delay again.
I got delay again. And then we delay 4 times. I can really leave, go home. Yeah, I feel like we can even right now just leave and come back in like 2 hours. So I'm pretty sure.
I just left my alarm on the same time. I was just like, At this point, I'm like already in bed. I'm like,
Colin, when we got here, he was like, oh, our flight was 10 minutes ago. I was like, Colin got delayed. He was like, oh, okay.
I love Colin.
Colin's
True American hero, Colin.
Terminal 2, buddy.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in Terminal 2. Oh, we're in 3. So we have to leave?
Yes, we have to come back. Our flight got delayed 4 times.
I think we have 4 delays so far. I don't know if it's a coincidence that the TL flight isn't delayed by 4 hours or like 5 hours, but I think Steve's got some extra money lying around somewhere. That's my guess. Other than that, we're just chilling because we got here like 2 hours ago, and now we have to wait another like 2 hours.
Pretty fun stuff.
Steve used his team liquid money to
That's what I
delay
said.
us.
I already said that, Taco. I took your joke.
It's a conspiracy. I'm the one that said the joke first. I even tweeted it.
Don't get this on camera, Jack. I said the joke first. Everyone knows I said the joke first.
All right. Well, everybody knows now that it's been paid by Steve. 2 people confirmed it.
So usually when we go out, half the time is just spent making fun of each other. I feel like it kind of started with me and Tristan, PoE, just constantly like making fun of each other, and it kind of spread throughout the team. And now I feel like it's just everyone, including like even Vincent, like everyone's getting into it. Just everyone just makes fun of each other outside of the room, I feel like, which sounds kind of bad, but I think it's kind of like made us closer as a team.
Yo, check out the next one. Check out the next one.
Want to see what Trevor sent me? This is my new screensaver. I'm putting more hearts. Oh, look, Trevor sending me more love. Let's add some hearts into there.
Play against TL.
So ugly. I mean the photo.
I think when the team is together and outside of the practice room, the team atmosphere is a lot more like when we were on our boot camp in Korea. People hang out that wouldn't normally hang out when we're just living our lives here in LA, you know, doing the grind of like showing up for scrims and then solo queue and then going back home. And so every single time we have an opportunity to do that, like in Detroit or in Korea, it's actually, I think, really beneficial for the squad.
Flight's been delayed for the 5th time.
And they got on the plane, and they're like, oh, we're 27th in line to take off, so it's going to be another hour. And then 4 people on the flight were like, we want to get off the plane. And they had to park again to get them off of the plane. And he said, like, people just started like screaming and cussing at them. Like, it was awesome.
Did they lose their spot in line?
Yeah, they lost their spot and had to start all over.
We made it.
We are now boarding the flight.
I think we're just going to be 2.
Going into Detroit, I am probably most looking forward to playing in front of like a large crowd. You get drawn in and you also get to watch the finals match. I wish I wasn't watching it and I wish I was playing it, but when you watch someone play the finals match, you want to be there, and then that gives you inspiration or drive so that you can be there next time and not play in the 3rd, 4th place match.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Vincent, be healthy, be healthy. Yeah, but it's for your health. It's for your hips. It's for your back.
Like,
You are relaxing.
yeah, please stand up, guys. Just for like that. Gather around the computer. Come up.
We should just make them feel pressure from both sides. Like even if they get tower, maybe they die.
We came here last night. I was pretty like tired, so I just like laid in bed.
Because all it does is.
And I think some people played solo queue here, but other than that, we haven't really had time to do anything. We're just like got right into scrimming. We like got here at like midnight, went to bed at like 2 a.m., woke up, played some solo queue, and then we scrimmed. That's at least my day, or what I've been doing so far. So.
There's like a lot of like nervousness, obviously, like, oh, like we're playing on a different stage, like it's gonna be like a new experience for me. But I'd say like overwhelmingly, I'm just excited to be able to like have this experience. No matter what happens, at the end of the day, I can always say like I got to play video games on a giant stage in front of thousands of people. Like that's more than most people can say in their life. So I just want to try to enjoy it and like have as much fun as I can, because you never know if you'll ever be back on a stage like that. So. It's just exciting for me.
It's hard to know how the team will play out. Most of our team members have played on like a big stage, but I know like Ray has never played in front of like a big stage like this. But in those cases, you never know how like someone's gonna play, and you just want to give them experience, and experience is really valuable because you don't have like many times where you're playing on a stage like this.
Get that camera away from me.
I'm liking it. Oh, it's right here.
Listen, why do you not stay with it? Like setting up There's more space.
What I hope to see from the team on stage is that they take all the excitement of the event and the intensity of the event, and they're able to use it to focus harder. Like not to tighten up, but to play like loose and fast, and to play with more precision. Because the intensity, instead of causing them to be distracted and play with less precision, it causes them to be more focused and play with more precision, to kind of be more in the zone. And so being able to funnel that kind of energy into intensity is a really important skill, and you practice that by going on stage and taking all that intensity energy and funneling it. That's the only time that you can ever practice it, because that's the only time where there is that level of intensity around you to like suck in from.
I don't know what to expect. It should be fun. We're just standing like right outside of it, and you can just like literally see the seats from here. I kind of want to just walk in right now. It's like tempting, you know. I've never been to like any league event that I haven't been in myself. You know.
Really good group, and then like we saw the video, and I'd be like, holy, maybe I'm
sitting on the stage, probably just like seeing how it feels, like what it looks like. That'll be really fun, I think.
Today they challenge an LCS dynasty who aim to make one thing abundantly clear: North America belongs to them and them alone.
I'm missing a chair.
Yeah, you guys get up.
So I guess I just play like this. Oh, it's a standing.
Yeah, it's a standing competition, guys.
I feel like a DJ. Actually, that's not how you do it. Scrap that.
How much people will be watched, you know? It looks like maybe 2K, 3K? No?
Wait, are you talking about the audience?
Yeah, like people.
15,000.
15,000?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? Only final, you mean?
Each section is 500. And there's sections. So that's 10,000 on the base and 5,000 on the top.
I thought like 2K or like 3K.
No.
That's insane.
It's gonna be loud.
I was Navy.
Matt's like, yeah, that was a cool game.
Anime dance?
No, it's
Matthew, do the TikTok dance.
I don't even know how to do it. I think it's like...
Yeah.
Walla Bing Bang.
This one, the one
How do you do it?
Oh, like, that's it?
No.
Oh,
and
then we
there's
do
more
the side
stuff.
What's the other stuff, though?
And you just look cute.
Get Tristan to do it.
And then after that, you just look cute.
Do the anime dance.
She's like, yeah, just look cute. I can't do this.
Oh, why not? Chicken nuggets?
I don't know the moves.
Pick someone else.
I don't know, Vincent. Like, I just want to see.
I want to see it for the...
This isn't for the farm. This is for us.
Yeah.
It's not for the other.
I don't know the dance.
Well,
we have it right there.
We
have a
Yeah,
video.
you just follow it.
It's really... I am not doing this.
Do you know the
TikTok anime dance?
No, I
We'll
can't.
teach you.
We'll teach you. We'll teach you. It's easy.
It's really good.
Why?
It's like 5 moves.
I'll do it with you.
Wait, what is this though?
It's just the wave. It's just like...
It's not just the wave. There's like a
3 different things that happen.
Keep watching, bro. Just
Okay.
That's like the hardest part, bro.
I watched it
What's the
70
hardest
times.
Really? That? So close. He gets just like actually drop it, like, I don't know, goes out of the bus. Okay, so now?
I want my friend to draft my fantasy football team really well. Our draft is today.
Oh,
Big Ron's league. So that's my main concern.
Ooh. So, completely uninfluenced by anyone within my proximity. I'm gonna have to go CLG 3-2. Right?
You heard it here first, boys.
There it is.
You heard it here first.
What do I want to happen?
What do you want to happen?
I told him earlier, what I want to happen is I want my friend to draft me a good fantasy football team. Like, that's first priority. Second priority, be clutch.
It's been like a little bit easier than I expected to like deal with the pressure, I guess, because it's the same game, it's the same players, everything's at the core the same if you don't overthink like what's happening around it. So I think once like you're in game and like it doesn't really matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you're playing. At the end of the day, it's just like how much practice, how good your practice was, and like how much effort you put in, and like that's kind of what I've been noticing.
Circle up, guys. Hands in. All right. All the energy, nerves, and excitement in you, you have to channel it, okay? Don't let it disrupt you, turn into butterflies. You just breathe it in, you turn it into focus, and you use it to crush them. Use it to over-communicate. Use it to power your batteries, all right? Put it all into CLG on 3. 1, 2, 3. CLG!
Well, we're gearing up for the third place match, Clutch Gaming versus Counter Logic Gaming. Ladies and gentlemen, it has arrived. Today's match has championship point implications, which will seed into the regional qualifiers in just 2 weeks' time.
Zyle comes out, not a whole lot being done. Devontae, so taking the front lines, is able to kite it away, but Ruin wants a little bit more. He's going to be found out. They pull him right back in. More time being bought by Vulcan, a 2-for-0 to Clutch, and once again, CLG forced to run away. All right, round 2 of this team fight as the ult comes across, a lot of CC, but Wiggly had the stopwatch. Stays alive for a few more seconds. The re-engage comes in now for Ruin as well. Plenty of damage to Devontae, and Clutch Gaming are running out of health. A 1-for-0. The stun gets found. Cody drops now as well. A 2-for-1. Here's 2-for-0. PoE stays alive, and now Lyra slowed down. The re-engage, and Cody's son dives right back in, finds a kill. Lyra's gonna drop though, and that's a triple kill already. This is a fight that Clutch Gaming are gonna win, and Stixay, he's just done. Quadra kill in the third place match. Cody's son takes the work into his own hands. An 8-0 game for the Kaisa, and Clutch Gaming will strike first here in Detroit. Picked up cleanly. Here's the engage. Goal comes across. Big stun comes through for Demonte. Over the top. 6-6 trying to stay alive. Explosive cast right back in though, and they burn him down at 2-for-0. CLG's got to run. A single kill for Rua, but he drops as well. It's Stixay versus the world. 4 to chase in. He gets a double rip flash of the way, but you're not going to stop Clutch Gaming. CLG without a hope.
Ronnie, what do you want to happen?
Well, my friend drafted a good fantasy team, so now I want us to win. Well, I'm on to the second one.
Did your draft go well?
Yeah, it went well.
So now
this is the top priority.
The first thing that we did for the first 2 matches was we treated it a lot like a scrimmage. In order to get people in a best of 5 to progress, you have to challenge them with some of the fundamentals, you know, of that they need to step up and help them relax into the series. So I think that that's what we did the first 2 games, and I feel like that's part of the reason that we had a lot of growth in this series. And then after the second loss, the most important thing is that the players don't tighten up. So you have to have them supersede themselves, and that's never going to happen if they start to get reticent and scared and play back, saying like, hey, we already lost, and the best thing that you can do now is try to find, you know, joy out there on the stage and to really give the fans a series to talk about. So at least honor yourself with that and play as hard as you can for the play and the big moment, and don't have any fear about failure because it's already too late. You already look like goons, so nothing else to lose here. Underdog mentality.
Watch us touch. Watch us touch. We were a little jealous. Okay. You can. I'm going. Victor, everyone. Kaiser will hold in. Kai, you guys lose this. Run.
I'm back in. Yeah, I should
We got Herald.
Yeah, we got the Herald.
Now, Birds of Screech support, not going to find that kill just yet. Biofrost puts down the box, trying to run away. Huni not slowed though, the anchor almost lands. Doesn't quite get it there, and Ruin manages to grab that Drake. That's big damage though, they might find a little bit more. Blue spot used for a slow. Huni, no way out. That's 2 kills now, the CLG pickup with the Drake on top. They tie the gold again.
I can only go on front line, I can only hit front line.
Kaiser! Okay, back. I'm good. Nice. Nice, good. That guy's good. Nice. Ash Bash, big.
Ash Bash, big.
Let's talk about that. Yep.
Lear going back down to his own jungle cluster side of the map. That's another shockwave though, and this could be another chase on the Huni. That hook is gonna land. This is gonna be a kill. Biofrost follows up, and PoE claims the kill. As it's a couple of spells now. Burn that hook! Biofrost! That hook! And now looking for round 2. Lyra gonna be stunned up yet again. Flashing over the wall, barely staying alive. Trying to run away, but watch out for Ruin. Another knockup, another kill. A shutdown comes through for CLG. Flash finds the knockup. Looking for the second stun. Not gonna get it just yet for the charm. The knockup, big damage on Wiggly, but he's so incredibly tanky. Demonte knocked up. Hook, he goes down. And a big flay for Biofrost means CLG continues. And again, it's a 5v3 in the map. Mid inhibitor already cracked down, and CLG can push right into the base. Yeah, that should be it.
Go, everyone go. If you hit you E and stun him, I can flash on him.
Oh. Johnny's playing here, can't flash.
E.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Nice.
Can you basically go mid?
Yeah, I'll chip in it.
Good job. Shaman off left. Hold on.
I'm not there.
Go every day if you can.
Right there. I'm getting top for free.
We win this.
Okay. Yo, Karma's coming. Okay, guys?
We get a kill. Oh my god.
I'm just getting top plates, guys.
Now to the back line. Stixay is low. He's trying to stay alive, and he will indeed drop, but it's still traded to be a kill. CLG will not get a perfect game, but they will still get the reverse sweep.
Just push all the wizard.
Like, you did a free or...
Kill this guy.
No, I controlled.
You can kill.
I'm up in 20.
CT?
Yeah, kill. Is that?
I got my first kill. Nice. Yeah, my first kill.
No, controlled.
Don't die,
guys. I'm sorry.
What the fuck's wrong with you, Trevor?
I'm sorry.
Thanks, guys. I am here with Biofrost and 6-8, guys. Congratulations on the win. A reverse sweep against Clutch Gaming in an almost perfect Game 5. At what point of the series did you put him out? At what point?
No. He's the only guy that died.
I choked.
I told you guys when we were losing, we could still win. Well, I was the only one. No one said it.
I was the only one. He was like, I was the only one.
After a 12-0 Gragas game, I was like, guys, like you can still win.
It feels really good to reach our goal. I knew that we could pull it off, but there's TSM that was in the finals, Team Liquid that was in the finals, C9 that was like looking like an incredibly dominant team. So just the idea of dethroning one of them, like we had a realistic goal, which was, you know, we take the path through the gauntlet and somehow something crazy happens and one of those teams gets eliminated and we never have to face them. But realistically, we were like, if we want to take the path through the gauntlet to Worlds, we need to beat one of these top 3 teams. We have to beat C9 or TSM or Team Liquid. So we have to be better than one of them, so we have to be one of the best 3 teams in NA. And it's insane that we actually reached that goal. I'm really proud of the guys for pulling that off. Now we just have to do it when it matters, which is next week.
Can you give me the nice blow dryer? That's cool.
That's shiny as hell.
You know what really sucks? I forgot
You guys might get blinded by this.
I forgot
a brush. You need a
so I know.
Bro, your poor hair.
I took the toothbrush and I was trying to.
Whose toothbrush is this?
It's just like the travel one they give you.
Wow.
Well, I didn't have a brush,
Not
so
bad,
I was just like,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
a toothbrush.
That's some smart thinking right there. Seriously.
Yeah, this is not bad. It's a nice room for sure. Then we got the